Welcome to this 15-minute full-body gentle yoga flow. My name is Eckstrom, and this is a beginner-friendly practice. As we begin, we're going to start standing at the top of the mat. Separate the feet about the distance of the hips and just drop the arms down by the sides. And you might rock a little forward and back. And just seeing if you can locate what feels like center for you. And spreading the toes. Notice that your toes are pointing straight ahead and that your heels are pointing back and that your heels are right underneath your sitting bones. And then draw the palms together at the space of the heart, and you might soften the gaze or possibly close the eyes. And setting an intention for this practice to simply do one thing, which is begin again. There will inevitably be distractions, thoughts at the level of the mind, sounds in your environment, sensations in your body, feelings, or the physiology. And each time you get distracted, you make a vow, you set an intention, a promise to yourself to just begin again. Coming back to your body here on the mat and returning your attention to the flow of your in and out breath. With your intention in place, on an inhale, circle your arms to the sky, reach up so you're just going for length, not a back bend. And then exhale, fold forward over your version of straight legs. Let your head go. And then on an inhale, lift your chest up parallel to the earth. You might bring your hands to your shins for support as you lengthen out of the crown of your head, taking all the rounding out of your spine. Then on your next exhale, fold back down. Let your head go, let the rounding come back in. Rise to the sky, inhale, circle the arms up above, back to where you began, and exhale your hands to your heart, just remembering your intention, that commitment that you made to keep starting over and over again. Inhale, arms to the sky. One last time here. Exhale, fold forward out over your straight legs. On an inhale, glance out halfway, meaning that you lift the torso parallel to the earth. So for most of us, to take the rounding out of the spine, we can't have the fingertips on the floor. Most of us need to have the hands come to the shins so that we can create that length. Take one last inhale here. And then exhale, then fold. Let the rounding back in as you hang the head to the earth. Rise to the sky. Inhale, circle the arms above as you sweep to stand. And then exhale, pull your hands down to your heart. Bend your knees, drop your hips back as if you were sitting down into a chair, and then circle your arms to the sky. So in chair pose, the shins shift back so that the weight is in the heels. The toes can lift and spread, and then the knees keep pointing straight ahead. Take one last inhale in chair, then stand back up as you exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Shift your weight into your right foot and step your left foot to the back of your mat. So you've got to bend your right knee in order to do that. Seal the sole of the back left foot flat and then rotate the torso to face ahead. Circle the arms to the sky, coming into Virabhadrasana 1, your forward facing warrior. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, chest toward your thigh, sweep your arms back by your sides. We're gonna add in a little bit of flow here. Inhale, lift the arms back up into Warrior 1. And then exhale, draw the elbows down to your ribs, roll your shoulders down your back. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Arms lift up on an inhale. Chest down, parallel to the earth, arms by the sides on the out breath. Rise back up to Warrior 1, Exhale, cactus the elbows so you find a little bit of a back bend. Arms rise up on an inhale. Last time, chest down, arms back, exhale. Circle up on an inhale. Elbows pull down, exhale. Both arms rise to the sky on an inhale. Pull your hands back to your heart as you exhale, and then step forward to the top of your mat. So you return standing tall at the top of the mat where we began. Shift the weight into the left foot, step the right foot to the back of the mat, seal the sole of the right foot flat, turn the right hip forward, draw the left hip back, reach the arms to the sky. Warrior one. So remember, the arms are part of the pose. The fingertips are elevating up above you, so every part of you is engaged. Same flow here 3 times. Take an inhale. Chest to left thigh, arms sweep back as you exhale. Warrior one, torso lifts, arms above. Exhale, pull the elbows down, roll the shoulders back. 2 more in a flow. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chest down, arms back. Can those left toes stay unclenched? Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale for round 2, the elbows pull down. Lift up, inhale, first warrior. Chest down, arms back for the last time. Exhale. Back up to the sky on an in-breath. Elbows to ribs on that out-breath. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Then hands to the heart as you exhale. Shift the weight into the left foot and step back up to the top of the mat. And so you can feel sensation kind of pouring out of the legs. If there was strong sensation, this real trust that you don't have to get all kind of crazy about it, it's gonna leave on its own. So you can trust the process of your body, which reminds you that you can trust the flow of life. Shift the weight into the right foot. We're gonna step open to warrior two this time. So step the left foot to the back of the mat, but this time point the left toes toward the left side of your space. Right arm ahead of you, left arm behind you, and your right knee pointing over your second and third toes. Spread the arms out so that the chest spreads, the upper back widens. And on an inhale, reverse warrior. So left hand very lightly to your back left thigh. And then your right arm reaching up and over your head as you lean back. Take an inhale. Keep the right knee bent, and as you exhale, plant your right forearm, your right elbow to your right thigh, and circle your left arm up and over the crown of your head, coming into what we call extended side angle pose. And so you're pressing your right lung away from the earth and your right shoulder down your back. Take an inhale, and then rise back up to warrior two as you exhale. Front right leg straightens, back left foot comes in a little bit. Reach the right arm forward, the right hip back, and then right hand to right shin, left arm to the sky, coming into triangle pose. So triangles have straight lines. Your front right leg is straight, your back left leg is straight, your spine is long, your arms spread in a straight line. Give it one last little reach. Then on an inhale, rebend your right knee, reverse your warrior again, this place that you've been. Lift your right hip up and reach back. Then exhale, circle the hands down onto the floor, spin onto the back left toes, and drop the left knee down onto the mat. Find a low lunge on an inhale, so left knee is down, right knee is still bent. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the heart. We're gonna add in a twist. Left elbow outside of right knee, and then today, curl your left hand into a fist and place your right palm on top of that fist. Now press up with that fist so that you lift your left waist away from the floor as you turn your belly button to the right. And give it one last little squeeze there. Back up to your low lunge on an inhale. And then exhale, plant the fingertips down, tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee, and step forward to the top of your mat. And then on an inhale, hands to shins, long spine, flat back, just like you've practiced. Exhale and fold, bowing back in and over the thighs. Rise up on an inhale, arms circle to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're gonna take that same flow on the second side. So step your right foot to the back of your mat. You might need to elongate the stance a little bit. Notice that your front heel makes a straight line down the center of your mat. It could intersect your back arch or your back heel. Spread your arms out wide. And then, are you a warrior on the go? So are you leaning forward? And can you pull your torso center over your pelvis? So you're not leaning too far forward, you're not leaning too far back, you're finding center in your physical body. And when you locate center in your physical body, you start to locate center in your life. On an inhale, reverse your warrior, so your front left knee stays bent. Lift your left hip, reach back. You find a side body stretch. So it's that left waist that's pointing up toward the ceiling, those left ribs. Come back through the center and descend the left elbow, the left forearm to the left thigh, and the right arm to the sky. Pressing out of the left shoulder, maybe the right arm wants to come up and over the head. Now, what's happening with your back right leg? Did it start to get tired? Did it start to bend? Press that back right thigh straight back. So your back right leg is like an anchor. Give it one last reach. Then rise back up to warrior two. I know your left leg might really be talking to you. I know mine is. Let's give it a break. Straighten the front left leg. Heel toe the back right foot in. Start to reach the left arm forward, and then left hand to left shin, right arm to the sky. So you think about triangles, how solid they are, those long lines, and that's all you're curious about. Can you feel that from inside of yourself, starting to build the skill of what we call interoception? So you don't need a selfie, you don't need a mirror, you don't need some teacher outside of you fixing the pose, the posture. You're learning alignment from within. How's your breath? Bend the left knee, reverse your warrior, last little bit of standing practice. Inhale, lean back. Then exhale, circle the hands down onto the floor, spin onto the back right toes, right knee to the mat. Inhale to your low lunge, hands to the heart as you exhale. Right elbow outside of left knee, curl the right fingers into a fist. Place the left hand on top and then press up away from the earth as you gaze to the left. The elbows stacking, the shoulders stacking. Give it one last little squeeze and twist. Back up through the middle, inhale into your low lunge, and then exhale, plant the hands down, slide the right knee back. For a moment, big toes together, hips back, stack your hands underneath your forehead, and take a moment in child's pose. And how's that commitment that you made to starting over? Can you bring your attention back right here onto your mat to the movement of your in and out breath? Lift the forehead up. Crawl the hands forward. Sweep the feet to one side. Roll down onto the sitting bones. And then recline onto the back, knees bent, feet flat. And as you recline back, arms down by the sides, palms to the earth, one time we'll bridge the hips away from the mat. On an inhale, lift the hips up, coming into bridge pose. Palms can stay grounded by the sides, heels heavy into the earth. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, lower back down. Reach down, hug and squeeze the knees into the chest. Maybe curl the forehead up to meet the knees, hugging yourself into a tight little ball. And then exhale out into a final rest. Arms by the sides, feet fall away. It doesn't matter how short the practice is. We want the practice to be complete, which means it is inclusive of at least a brief final rest. Lay your body down. Allow your eyes to get heavy. And Shavasana. On an inhale, reach the arms up and over the head, reach through the toes like you're waking up again today. Exhale, draw the knees in and rock your way up to sit. As you find a comfortable seat, join the hands at the heart. The one thing you can take with you today is the willingness to start again. That in a conversation, if you've noticed you've become distracted, you get to begin again. If you're sitting at your desk and you've noticed that you've lost focus, you get to begin again. Over and over and over today, that is the heart and soul of the practice. Remembering what is important to you, aligning your attention with those values, and staying committed to the path. Thank you so much for your practice. I look forward to seeing you next time. If you enjoyed this class, be sure to check out our beginner yoga program over at Inner Dimension Yoga. You'll find the link below, and when you hop over there, you'll see our incredible library of thousands of classes, and when you join, your first 10 days are free. If you haven't already, I hope you'll subscribe so we can keep sharing yoga together, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.